Yo, what's going on, friends and family? My name is Skylent. Welcome to Nightly Gaming News, where we talk about gaming news nightly or something like that. I don't know. I know there's a lot of other channels that do news things, right? But honestly, they just regurgitate the news. In my honest opinion, they seriously just look at Reddit and they just read off literally the post on Reddit. That's kind of gross. Me, I like to go a little bit more in depth, just a little bit. But man, we only got so much time, don't we? I do kind of draw these out a little bit, but we got a lot of news today. Come on, let's do this, guys. Hope you're all having a good Thursday. But gameplay in the background is going to be Ultimate Chicken Horse. This is a freaking fantastic game. I have always said, in all my top 10s, basically, though I did have it as #1 in my top 10 party games, I've always said it's always been like a mixed match, you know, back and forth, a coin flip between this and Crawl. But today, I have to announce, it is officially my #1 favorite party game, even though there's a lot of really cool ones. Just overall, it's just amazing. So yeah, that's the gameplay in the background, but it's also our first story, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, guys, I like to start off with a deal of the day. Thanks so much for submitting this. HOMEFRONT, guys, humblebundle.com. Check it out. HOMEFRONT is being given away for free. For what I can tell, the game didn't launch to great success, and I think it was tuned to be a little bit better later on in its lifespan, but I think everyone pretty much dropped it. So this is probably going to be a decent B game to pick up and try out, you know, for free. Hey, why not? But for its original AAA price, I don't think so. But anyways, guys, if you want to gift me some games so that you can see it in the background here or for review, then go to Steam and type in SkyLentsHORE, add me or whatever, send me games, gift them to me, that'd be great. And if you're a developer, go ahead and email me at skylentsshore@gmail.com. And of course, tips are appreciated if you want to, you know, get wink, wink. If you want to make my time worth it for a lot of these games, regardless if they're good or not, just get so many games. So anyways, I do want to say thank you to Pero, P4RO, for gifting me Hover recently. He's also gifted me a couple of games if I'm not mistaken. So he actually has a group called Pero Open. If you guys want to check that out on Steam, does lots of giveaways and things like that. So that's neat. Anyways, let's move on through, let's talk about our very first story, guys. Ultimate Chicken Horse, ELEPHANTASTIC. This is a big update for the whole game, and it's also going to give us PC and PS4 crossplay. But yeah, this is the PS4 launch trailer. Isn't that exciting? Ultimate Chicken Horse is also on Nvidia Shield. I believe it's coming to the Switch. It might be already on Switch. I don't freaking know. But this is a fantastic game. I absolutely love it. Essentially, I believe this was a crowdfunded game, and the concept is it's basically like, I think it's on like Mario Maker before, it was actually before Mario Maker. But it's a platformer where you make the platforms, you got to get to the end, to the goal. You make the platforms to reach the goal, but at the same time, you're trying to make obstacles, so everyone else kind of gets choked up at it. So it's literally take the game of chicken, take the game of horse, and combine them into a crafting platformer type of gameplay. It's super basic, right? You don't have any dashes, you don't have any, you don't really have much going on here mechanically. It's just the fact that you're making, you know, all these crazy stuffs as you're trying to play the game. It goes in rounds. There's lots of cool levels. They're adding new levels. They're adding like co-op-y kind of thing. It seems like racy type of maps. There's like new mechanics being added with this update. You can also play as the elephant, of course. There's a lot of really interesting stuff. Challenges, leaderboards. A lot of really awesome things are in Chicken Horse, Ultimate Chicken Horse, and now they're being added because of the ELEPHANTASTIC update. So gonna go ahead and shout that out. And if you own a PS4, you don't have, you know, a Nvidia Shield or a PC, I don't know why you wouldn't, but this game runs on any PC, by the way, then yeah, you can pick this up on PS4. It's a great party game. So, you know, if you have somebody that has a PS4, maybe your kid or something, this is, oh my God, this is one of the best gift games ever. In fact, I'm going to list it right here. You heard me right now. The #1 game to gift somebody, Ultimate Chicken Horse. It makes a fantastic party game. All right, next story we have is Pokemon Go is getting weather, among a lot of other updates and things and stuff. So if you do still play Pokemon Go, which by the way is actually still really popular. It's not grossly popular. It's not like everyone's playing it, but where I live, because I do live in urban areas, yeah, I see a lot of people doing Pokemon Go, especially in groups. So the game's been consistently updated. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. It's just, it wasn't as quickly as we wanted it. I think now you can probably start to really debate if it really is an MMO or not. It's got all the stuff that we wanted to. It's way more social, and now it's having weather, which honestly, I wish that was in at launch. You know, if it snows, then maybe, you know, water Pokemon, or like if it rains mainly, water Pokemon are a little bit stronger. It will actually rain in game. More water Pokemon will show up, and yeah, it's neat and stuff, but a lot of people aren't playing Pokemon Go. It's not quite the biggest fad that it used to be, so don't know how you feel about it, but it is being updated, and yeah, I mean, it's still a cool game to jump back into, and I think, you know, as a gamer, it's kind of a cool excuse to get out into the world and work out a little bit and exercise just a little bit. But then again, you gotta pretty much be in an urban area, so yeah. Next update we got here. We got a lot of updates today, man. Lots of news, and a lot of positivity, which I'm just super happy about. I hate coming and doing lots of negative, videos. But anyways, the next update is Dirty Bomb, the nuclear winter update. Now this, it could be kind of a negative commentary here, but basically Dirty Bomb being published by Nexon didn't do that great. It was a cool game, but Nexon, come on guys, we know Nexon, right? Anyways, so now the developers actually took control of Dirty Bomb themselves, and I think it's really been a better experience overall. The game still needs to really get in high gear, do lots of more updates, way bigger competitions, get that shit on Twitch, but overall, Dirty Bomb is still kind of niche. I mean, it's really niche. It's more of a smaller game, but it's still a really fun game. If you like games like Paladins or Overwatch, you like hero shooters, Dirty Bomb actually came out before all of them, and even though it's not quite that heroic, it still has some ridiculous stuff. You still got like ninjas, stealth ninjas. Personally, my favorite character is Proxy. I like her. She has prox mines, I might imagine. I just like the mechanics. There is wall jumping, stuff like that. But I think the biggest thing I love about Dirty Bomb is the fact that there's double objectives every map. So you have to travel through maps, and you have one objective you have to complete, so you might have to escort a vehicle, and then you have to take bombs from the vehicle and plant them, or you have to steal something, it turns into capture the flag, and you move through a map. So I really like the map design. I thought Dirty Bomb overall with its characters, there's a lot of reused weapons, there's a lot of reused similar kits, but overall it's still a really cool game. Next up, and really, this is a really very niche game. I'm sure none of you guys are going to care, probably, but personally, I love marble games, and I've seen a lot of marble games coming out. I can't wait to play. There's a few that I want to jam on. There's some old ones, actually, I want to play again, too, because they recently went free, private servers and stuff like that. Marble Blast Ultra, keeping that hype alive, but this game's called POLYBALL. It is a marble game. You can actually, there's a map maker, there's lots of different customization. It seems like a fully featured freaking marble game. There's a couple of free ones out there. I don't know how you're going to search for them. I don't even know if the genre is called marble technically, or just ball games, ball physics games. I call them marble games because my first one was Marble Blast Ultra. But these are kind of games where literally you're a ball, you roll around, it's physics-based, and generally it's kind of platformy, but it focuses on speed or literally being out of control. So yeah, my favorite is Marble Blast Ultra. You can actually play that for free now, but POLYBALL is, here's the launch trailer. So yeah, there's that. I know, I geek out over really small things. Another kind of smaller game is Reigns, Her Majesty launch trailer. Devolver Digital does some really cool publishing. The developers obviously made the original Reigns, and it seems like the same game. It seems like the same game with the same kind of charm, and there's a little bit of humor. Devolver Digital tends to pick out cool games. They tend to find really interesting, intriguing games. They tend to be smaller games, like they are indie games, and Devolver Digital publishes them like. They find these indie games, and then I don't know, technically they're not indie anymore because they have a publisher, but whatever. So they find these smaller games and they try to promote them. So I think you can, it's kind of a good bet to try some of their games, but at the same time, they seem to pick really niche games. So yeah, that's my little commentary on Devolver Digital, less Reigns, but I do own Reigns. I do have it on my Nvidia Shield. I think it's fun. It actually kind of got me through one of my flights, my flight from Pittsburgh to Dallas. So yeah, you're gonna get about 4 hours of content from it, I think. I mean, it's really cheap. So yeah, here's a new expansion, or I mean, it's a new game actually. It's $3, cheap game. It's basically Tinder, but like with, I guess, kingdom management. And that's basically it. If you didn't know what the original Reigns was, but now you do know. We get a new game with new scenarios and things. All right, so so many. I just realized how many like niche games are here, and I know they're niche because like I know that I'm not gonna get many views on this video probably because I'm not gonna get that search engine optimization. I know that these things aren't really searched and talked about, but Shantae Half Genie Hero Friends to the End DLC trailer. I wanted to talk about it because honestly I'm a geek, and I guess apparently I'm in love with all of these weird indie games. But Shantae is actually, I put it, I think pretty highly, maybe not. I put it in my top 10 underrated games for last year, or the games over the past year. And I thought it's cool, it's got some good polish and stuff like that. I think the overall consensus is maybe some older ones were overall better in the long term. But this one does have the DLC that's going to make it the complete package. And you're going to be able to change into a couple of different characters. And that just seems fun. It seems really cool. So yeah, I like that. Kind of gives me a little bit of a Trine vibes. Don't know if you guys ever played that. By the way, Trine's on sale on Steam. Anyways, that's not the deal of the day. But moving on, guys. Fortnite gets new inventory. I don't know if you guys want me to talk about this, brand new games or what. I don't know. This is my news thing, so I'm just going to try a bunch of different types of news. But I do want to update some of my favorite games, maybe Overwatch, Fortnite. So yeah, Fortnite gets a new inventory. That's pretty cool. But I want to use this as a platform, as a springboard to actually talk about Fortnite. Game's doing great. Game's doing fantastic. I think I did like one video with my main complaint being hackers, and I'm pretty sure that's more or less quelled. I think that Fortnite, any issue that I might have had with the game, which was really so minor that I didn't even make a video, and you guys know I love ranting on games. Yeah, the only thing was the hacking. So anything that really was in the game is being fixed. Everything that the community is talking about, even in the slightest, seems to be immediately amended. I mean, like, rapidly. Things get fixed pretty quickly. Even things that seemingly where it was part of the core design, it's like, nah, dude, Fortnite is ridiculous fun. Let's keep it that. You know, if you guys aren't having fun with something, we'll change it. We'll change it, we'll do it, and we'll add whatever you want. Freaking crazy jump pads and, you know, jumping on rockets and literally being able to ride rockets. Like, I can't even talk right now. It's ridiculous. Tongue-tied. It's insane. Yeah, so yeah, Fortnite's getting a new inventory. It should be easier to play the game now. That's great. Inventory management is kind of a big issue in a lot of Battle Royale games, and now it's one less issue with Fortnite, which really, you can see why now on Twitch, that Fortnite is trading places like every day, every hour with PUBG. And I mean, of course, we can thank Summit for that, but still. And our final story, I know we went through this pretty quickly, but a whole lot of words got spit at you. Hopefully that's okay. But our final story is Steam is actually no longer accepting Bitcoin. And, well, it's gaming related because, I don't know, Bitcoin, I think, could have been used for a lot of good transactions. I think just cryptocurrency, period, could be used as a way to equalize digital goods for a lot of people. I think a lot of people don't have access to purchase games. If I'm not mistaken, see, I live in America, so I'm quite blessed, it seems. But some places just don't have the option to purchase games. So they can't use their currency. They can use Bitcoin, though, maybe, if they can earn some Bitcoin in some way, somehow. Or just, you know, these Ethereums, you know, these Dogecoins. I think that it could be good to buying digital goods and sort of equalizing the market and giving people access to things that maybe they wouldn't have. I don't really know too much about it, but Steam's no longer accepting Bitcoin. And maybe that's good, maybe that's bad, but Bitcoin is really volatile, and I would say just every cryptocurrency is. It's just like so up and down, it's really hard to manage. But maybe in time, things will even out. All I can say, though, is that Bitcoin seems like maybe it's a little bit too expensive, and maybe it takes too long, and it's too hard to really use Bitcoin. Right now, it seems like there's actually some, like Ethereum might be a little bit easier to use, am I mistaken? I'm trying to get into it, but yeah, so that's news. Steam's no longer accepting Bitcoin. Maybe that kind of sucks in some ways to some people, but I think in the future, we're going to see it, I think just digital goods as a whole, it'll be easier for people to purchase them at more fair prices, and we won't have to rely on piracy or having to, you know, buy one currency and buy it off this site, you know, like G2A or something, when really we want to buy directly, but sometimes there's barriers involved, and that sucks. And I think cryptocurrency could help with that. Anyways, guys, not too much to really ramble about or cry about or whine about, like the whole Destiny thing. But yeah, just wanted to kind of shout out some updates, show you some trailers, and all the links are in the description below if you guys want to click those and see those things. But I wanted to shout out some stuff that's like, hey, this is some cool, neat things. Am I mistaken? Is this cool stuff? Do you not agree? And so I hope you do. But if not, hey, I mean, maybe that's why you subscribe too. Maybe I just have weird tastes and you just want to see what's going on my side of the world or the internet. Yeah, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching Nightly Gaming News. I'll see you tomorrow, but remember, it's Monday through Friday, and if you want to support what I do on here, which is also top 10s, I am going to be streaming way more now that I have kind of this news thing on lockdown. I've gotten a good flow, and we're also going to be doing a lot more videos over at Free For All. Sorry to guys keep you waiting, but we got a lot more going on, but I do need some love from the Patreon. Don't know if you know, but YouTube kind of literally doesn't pay me at all, so yeah, but much love, guys. See you in the next one.